Hey folks, Tux Martini here, and this is my friend Jaja Girl. While deciding to do what episode, she came up with an idea, our origin story.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
This was your idea.
Oh. I just threw it out there.
That's a great idea, to tell the origin story of Tux Martini and Jaja Girl respectively. So, why don't we start with you? Tell me your origin story.
Oh my lord. How long do we have? Like, seriously, how long do we have?
Hey, she's the editor, so.
I'll try to make it as short as I can so I won't kill her. Basically, I started...
Random Mexican music interruption.
No.
Instrumental.
It was beautiful.
It still is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I am the Lizard King.
Look out, he's got a knife, and then you turn to the camera, I have a knife.
Okay, so basically how I began, I was once otaku girl from Otaku News Now. And I created Otaku News Now on YouTube back in, I think, 2013 or 12. But due to a lot of issues that I had, not understanding what I was going to do with it, and then I ended up with Usagi Doodles, and then I basically swapped myself with a lot of projects, which is the number one thing not to do. But knowing me, I still do it, and I haven't learned my lesson. And yeah, I guess after a long time, I was deciding what to do with Otaku News Now, and I was like, and until I was getting old with my Otaku girl name, so I was just like, what's another nickname that people used to call me? And then I remember people in elementary school, they always would call me Jaja because we had a class named AJ, which stand for his name and then his last name, so I was like his initial, and people were just like, okay, what about Jenny? And because my last name starts with an A, so they ended up with Ja, and they're just like, that sounds weird, so we'll just call you Jaja. And then the girl I just added, because Jaja Bear would have been kind of weird. Like, legit, because like, in DeviantArt, I'm already called Jen Bear. So, yeah, Jaja was born. Jaja Girl was born. I ended up making it, and I tried to connect that with Otaku News Now, and Usagi Doodles, and, yeah, I'm basically doing all three at once, in a way. Yeah, and that's how it was, yeah. It just took me a while to think of what I was going to do. Originally, I was going to do gameplays and game reviews, kind of contributing to Otaku News Now, but that never came on until one day I got so bored I started doing pixel art, and then my boyfriend was just like, you should do videos of these. It's pretty good. And I was like, alright. Yeah, and that's the origin story.
Alright. For me, it started out as, by nature, I'm a writer. Like, I love to write. I've been writing since high school. And I got into filmmaking towards the later end of high school. And I said, dude, I'm good at writing. I like making films. I want to be, like, a cinematographer. I want to be a director. I want to do it all, like writer, producer, director, that kind of thing. Through many failed film attempts, like, I made some small-time films here and there, which, thank God, will never see the light of day because, well, actually, it might bring us more YouTube hits because it's embarrassing. Like, I did so much, like...
So what did you just do?
And it's just, like, kooky projects, like, really, like, fan-based projects. I did a couple fan-based projects. And then later on in life, after I'd, been through with college, I met up with Broku, and we started just talking. We hang out, and, like, we talk about nerd stuff. And one day his mom said, dude, you guys should do a podcast type thing, call it Shooting the Shit. I'm like, well, I don't think we can call it that, We toyed around with the idea here and there. And what it was, the technician actually gave me the final push, said, dude, you're good at talking. You and Jesse have a good time. Like, you should totally do this. And I'm like, yeah, it's not a bad idea. So just because of her pushing, I became Tux Martini. How Tux Martini came about, I was in a cafe one day, and I was looking at their bookshelf, and it looked like there was a book by Steve Martin. I was like, wait, when did Steve Martin become a writer? And then I looked closer and said, Steve Martini. Like, Martini. Dude, I like that name. Tux Martini. I was like, I have something. Tux Martini. And, with about a 6-month effort. We got everything together. We got a camera, tripod, and everything. And our mission statement, which is to have fun with people, or connect with people, have fun, and bring them first-class entertainment. And that's our motto ever since. We just like go and do stuff. We connect with people. I connected with you. You're one of my best friends now, and it's great to work with you. And I just have fun doing it. You know, it's embarrassing as all to watch myself on YouTube. It is like. It's really just I cover my face legit and like, oh my god, I'm such a dork.
It's gonna be like my 32nd time people are gonna see how I look like, and I'm just like, oh man, by this
You're
time,
beautiful, trust me. We don't need any editing on that. If anything, we need that editing for me. But anyway, so I just
put a bag. Like Shia LaBeouf, put a bag.
not a bad idea for me anyway. But so that's how it was born. I just had a lot of fun, and I watched myself. I was like, dude, it's really weird, but to see the completed project, to see the finished video with the technicians' fine editing skills, it's like, dude, this is totally worth it. And, you know, from here on, I want to expand, because, like I said, I want to stay true to my original goals as a writer and a filmmaker. Like, I've been writing a novel for some time now. Look forward to more information on that, by the way. And I also wrote a Batman script. Like, I want to see that to fruition. It's a really good script. Like, it took me 3 years, which is the longest I've ever worked on a project, and so much time, effort, and research went into writing this that I want to see this made. So yeah, I want to make films, including the Batman film, and continue doing what I do and continue to write. So that's my origin story, and we're gonna see how it goes from there.
You know what we have in common though? It's always when we're done with college, we ended up thinking about this.
Really? You know, I suppose so. Like, in high school, I thought, you know, legit, I'm going to be a filmmaker. Then, like, life got in the way, and, you know, here I am now. Like, I don't have a fancy degree, but I continue to filmmake, and call it what you will, but it's filmmaking, and I'm doing what I love. And, hey, I have a day job to support myself.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just more of a, like, after high school, it was just more of I didn't know what to do. I ended up with a bad relationship. I'm not going to go into details of that. But, yeah, and then after, you know, I came back with my parents and all that, and worked a few things out, went to college, finished college. I volunteered in courts and all of that, so I know my way around. I just didn't get any luck working as a paralegal as I thought I would, but that's a different story. But in the end, you know, after my boyfriend pushing me to be like, you know, he saw my old comics, you know, my very old one in high school, and he's like, I should do this, and that's when I ended up doing that, and then stupid me ended up doing other projects.
Well, I mean, that's the best advice anyone can give, though. Do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. But here's the thing. I think even if you do what you love, you'll end up working still, because it's a lot of hard work. Like for me and the technician were 30 miles apart just about, so getting the footage to her when she's not in the room is a major hassle. And just, I work a 40-hour-a-week day job, and it's like finding the time and energy to film. Days off are hard to come by, you know.
I mean, I guess for me, it's just more of a, there's like today, I'm literally celebrating my nephew's party, and I'm working right now.
I don't think this is work. I mean, I'm having a heck of a time. I mean, unless you are including the piñata incident, but that was nuts.
That was quite the push I had to give you.
Oh yeah, the climbing. Oh, I almost died today. I did something suicidal, and I'm glad we don't have footage of it, unless the technician was smart.
And then I had to like carry him, but like, don't fall.
Yeah, it's weird to have your hands on my, but you know that's gonna be a story I'm gonna tell my grandchildren. Yeah, this one time.
Yeah, I had her. You were gonna fall on top of me, so I'm like, no, you're not.
Well, I'm glad you saved both of us, and you know we're obviously not horribly dead right now, unless this is heaven, in which case, who knew heaven had a pool?
It could be boiling pool.
I hope not. I'm not gonna test the waters though, because you know I'm pretty happy being alive. So, back at it, the best advice, if you're going to do something, you know, go for it. Don't let it hold you back. Whatever you're afraid of, don't be afraid of it. We often learn best from our failures as opposed to our successes. So, my advice is do what you love. Keep going. Keep trying, even though it's hard. If you're really committed to doing what you love, you can make it through no matter what.
I give my best advice to give anyone that's ever in the situation where they feel like they can't be anything or they'll never succeed in anything. I literally think they should really, you know, have that one person that says yes. At least if they have one person that says yes, it's everything to them. Because Trust me, I've been in that to a point. I've scrambled a lot of my ideas 6 to 5 times because life happened, and people never supported me, and it was really hard. And having that one person, I mean, in the beginning, it may seem like it's nothing, but in the end of the day, when you think about it, it's someone that actually does give a fuck, and that's someone else.
Amen to that, and that's why I'm here today. That's why I got to meet you in person, because of your nephew's birthday, your nephew's and niece's birthday, and turns out her nephew's a fan of me, and man, that makes me feel all sorts of good. Like, props to you, Kevin. Like, love you, bro. Happy birthday, big time love. You're the reason why I do what I do.
I had to take advantage. He was like, I want it for my birthday. I know him. Let me call him. So yeah, that's what happened.
This is my first personal appearance, and God, I loved it. Like, hopefully this will happen more in the future.
Yeah, it sure is. It's really a fun part.
Yep. So look forward to what the future brings. Thank you for everyone at Touch Martina and Jaja Girl. If you like us, leave us some love on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Patreon. Incidentally, my tripod died during the shoot, so we could use the love. All right, folks, signing out. Cheers. What? Why are you calling for Jenny? The sun.
You're not supposed to film the sun.
I'm not supposed to film the sun?
No.
Really? Why?
Because it kills it.
Oh. I'm filming the sky then.